Peace and blessings, fam. Bold Disciple here on behalf of Bold Crypto, and I'm coming to you this morning with another informative video in regards to the crypto and metaverse space. Guys, I would like to thank y'all for all the likes, shares, and subscribes. It means a lot to me, man. Continue to do so. All right, if you have any questions on what I'm talking about, please feel free to DM me or feel free to make a comment asking a question, and I'll try my best to answer it to the best of my ability. All right, guys, before we start, this quick disclaimer. As always, I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. We're just kicking it, all right? All right, now let's get right into it. Now, the metaverse is now opening the gateway for luxury NFTs to become a multi-billion-dollar market. Like, we didn't know this was going to happen. All right, now the NFT market is on fire right now. If you don't know, guys like Gary Vee, other social, network media influencers are cranking up NFT projects and so forth. Musicians, actors, athletes, it's hot right now, and it's going to be hot for a while. I mean, just looking at the articles and the future, it's just NFTs is getting hotter. Now, with the creation of the metaverse, this opens the gateway for NFTs, especially luxury brands. And it looks like a lot of these luxury brands are going to probably reach about 56 billion according to studies by the year 2030, which is not a long time from now. I mean, we're already in what, 2022 basically. We're ending 2021, 2022 is here, so 2030 will be here before you know it. And that's not a long time from now. Now, with the new innovative creations, especially in the fashion sector, which is at an all-time high in consumption, because the us as consumers, fashion is heavy. We consume fashion like no other. Period. Human beings love fashion. Human beings love to look good. Human beings love clothing. We need clothing. So, right now, man, with the consumption of fashion and all of that good stuff, man, it's going to reach, they're looking for it to reach about 56 billion by 2030, and that's in the metaverse space. Now, let me tell you what's wild about that. Now, pretty much you have more premium brands that are jumping on it, and they're getting on the NFT space quick, and now creating their own, okay? They're now creating their own digital collectible businesses. All right, so they're branching off, with the physical clothing now to digital clothing. Digital clothing. That's right. Now, pretty much, you have to understand that more people's lives are just as in a real space online as it is offline. And what is happening is people's lives are actually moving online, and that's what a metaverse is trying to push people to move their lives online. And as crazy as it sounds, when you really look at things, your kids, their lives have already been moved online. So really, when you think about this, they're really gearing for the future and the future generations. They're not thinking about 40-year-olds, 50-year-olds, people like me and you. When you think about the metaverse, guys, and I know like people my age are like, yo, they're trying to take over reality, create new realities. Yeah, they're trying to do that, but really, who are they gearing towards? If you're like over 27 or 28, or definitely over 30, they're not gearing for you. They're gearing for your kids and your grandkids. This is who they're gearing up for. And when you look at games like Minecraft, Roblox, Fortnite, they've already geared these kids to be conscious of online fashion. Because I remember my sons, they're older now, but they were always asking for Xbox cards, Fortnite cards, Minecraft, because they wanted to build houses, decorate their houses, get cars. Also, in 2K, they wanted to be able to get shoes and uniforms and have all the fresh gear for when they played on the playground, because that was a status symbol to them and their friends and their community of friends and people online. So they're already gearing these kids and gearing these next generations up for this. And it's not going to be anything to them, but what they're trying to do is help immerse you more into the experience. Okay? So when you look at the fashion companies, they're now hiring experts to study the metaverse and study the trends, because they're trying to capitalize on this and be the pioneers in this thing, right? And really, man, when you study platforms like platforms like I said before, Fortnite, Roblox, Minecraft. They're studying those platforms heavy and seeing the activity and the usage and so forth on those. And these things are very addictive. I mean, kids go crazy over Fortnite. I mean, these kids are still acting crazy over this game. This game's been out for a while now, and it still has this effect. And even with Minecraft, with the younger kids, I mean, it's just, I mean, it's like a whole nother world. It consumes them. And that's where we're having that. And these companies are studying that, and they're looking to capitalize on this. All right. Now, just like you shop in a regular mall, okay, regular retail stores and so forth for your clothing, the metaverse is going to contain the same thing. They're going to contain meta malls, fashion districts, stuff like that, where you can buy top notch. And let me tell you who's trying to pioneer it: Gucci and Balenciaga. And like I said before, guys, I mean, they're studying this thing. They're getting ready to usher this thing in. They're not playing any games with this. They're like really serious about this. Now, I mean, you know, I normally deal with crypto, but dealing with this metaverse space, it's weird, man. How they're really trying to get this thing going. And I remember looking at the movie. I don't know if you remember this Disney movie. It's called Wall-E. And it was like the earth was just trashed. You couldn't live on the earth. So people were living in like blimps, or like big spaceships, big space cruise ships that was in the air. Okay. And because life couldn't exist on the on Earth. So the whole time the people were like plugged into virtual realities and, you know, eating food in cups. It was like in a shake form, and it just took people away from reality. People's reality was based on computer programming and based on virtual reality, and, you know, it was just based on, you know, sitting in a chair and just eating. I mean, people weren't even walking. And it just makes you really think, man, like, are we heading in that direction? Is the metaverse heading in that direction? I mean, what other companies are going to start studying this and trying to capitalize off of it? And where will this thing eventually lead us if it happens? Think about it, guys. But getting back to the story, these clothing lines are not playing. You're going to be buying Jordans in the metaverse to put on your avatar, because you're going to have your own avatar. You're going to be able to, just like The Sims or these games where you know, you're living in your own world. You've created your own world. But the thing is, they're trying to make it so you can actually feel it. And, you know, it's not like the VR or Oculus where you're playing a game, but they are trying to create things now where you can actually have a feeling in another world, which is a virtual augmented reality world. So Gucci, Balenciaga, and get ready for other fashion lines and other clothing lines to get right in line and follow suit. So this is where we're going with it, guys. Right now, NFTs, high fashion. What's next? The metaverse is coming. They're trying to bring it into fruition. They're working hard to do it now. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to cut this video short. Any questions, hit me up. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribe. Please subscribe to all platforms. This is Bold Disciple on behalf of Bold Crypto. Have a great day, and I'm out.